Welcome. Have a nice day. Today is Thursday, 22nd of June 2023. In the world history, 22nd June is birth anniversary of Ganesh Ghosh, Amrish Puri, Nitin Ratilal Patel, and Vijay Chandrasekhar. 22nd June is also observed as the death anniversary of the Jagannath Das Ratnakar, Bhadant Anand, Kausalyan, and Kedarnath Agarwal. 22nd June is actually celebrated as the World Rainforest Day. World Rainforest Day is an annual global observance held on June 22nd to raise awareness about the importance of rainforests and promote their conservation. Starting the newspaper analysis with the newspaper The Hindu states that flood situation, Krim in Assam nearly 1.2 lakh hit. Villagers were through the flood waters at Damdama in Nalbari district of Assam on June 21st, 2023. The Hindu newspaper also states that Prime Minister Modi gifts eco-friendly lab-grown diamond to United States First Lady Jill Biden. A 7.5-carat lab-grown diamond gifted by the Prime Minister Modi to United States First Lady Jill Biden. The Hindu newspaper also states that Odisha cabinet approves increase of outlay for Puri's development by rupees 1,000 crore. ABADHA scheme was launched during 2017 to develop basic infrastructure in Puri town, Odisha. Going towards the Indian Express newspaper states that India's jet engine deal with the United States and why it matters. GE's F-414 military aircraft engine power state-of-the-art fighters like the Boeing Super Hornet and Saab Gripen. The anticipated pact to build them in India for the LCA Tejas Mk2 will successfully conclude India's long-drawn pursuit of advanced combat jet engine technology. The anticipated deal to build them in India for the LCA Tejas Mk2 will mark a milestone in India United States defense cooperation and successfully conclude India's pursuit of combat jet engine technology. Indian Express also states that in each other's crosshairs in Manipur, a shopkeeper and a teacher with guns. The Indian Express came across two young men, a 25-year-old Meiti hardware shop owner and a 23-year-old cookie science teacher who has spent these past weeks in trenches dug up in their villages, keeping a watch for any unwanted movement. Two young men, a 25-year-old Meiti hardware shop owner and 23-year-old cookie science teacher who has spent these past 8 weeks in trenches dug up in their villages, keeping a watch for any unwanted movement. Indian Express also states that COVID data leak. Bihar man arrested for allegedly leaking data from the portal on Telegram. Last week, reports surfaced on a purported breach of data of beneficiaries registered on the Crown on the CoWIN platform. The data had been accessed by a Telegram bot which revealed data such as a gender, job, date of birth, Aadhaar card, address, center for vaccination, etc. On June 12, Health Ministry issued a press release stating that the CoWIN's application program Interfere was not being used by the Telegram bot. Going towards the Hindustan Times newspaper states that a big deal in Prime Minister Modi to take two questions in pressure with Joe Biden. United States President Joe Biden and visiting Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will deliver remarks and take questions from the journalists on Thursday during the India's leader's state visit and event. A senior White House official called a big deal. President Joe Biden talks with the India's Prime Minister Mr. Modi as he arrives at the White House for a private dinner on Wednesday, June 21st, 2023 in Washington. Indian Express also states that Congress terms all party meet on Manipur too little, too late. Charges at center. The Congress on Thursday said that Narendra Modi led a central government's first outreach across the political spectrum on the clashes in Manipur was moved too little, too late. A senior Congress leader KC Vinogpal said the government woke up only after the former party chief Sonia Gandhi's addresses to the people of the torn state. People at the site of fire in Manipur. And sometimes also states that what is like inside the lost Titan submersible. No seats, one toilet, and no windows. You are in a cigarette-like tube. The harrowing experience of the passengers aboard the 22-foot long Titan, which has gone missing for over the nearly 4 days, can only be compared to chilling scenes from a deep sea horror movie or stuff of worst nightmares. Top shot. This undated image, courtesy of Ocean Gate Expeditions, shows the Titan submersible launching from a platform. Going towards the economy of the country, MRVC invites international bidders to procure 238 Vande Metro trains for Mumbai's suburban network. The Vande Metro trains will have the maximum operational speed of 130 km per hour. Sensex Nifty fall in early trade after 2 days of rally. Industry eyes access to Gati Shakti portal to boost capex in connectivity allied sectors. Going towards the world news, including Paris fire, at least 37 herds, sniffer dogs pick up scent under rubble. Cooking gas explosion kills 31 people at the barbecue, a restaurant in the northwestern China. United States to ease visas for Indians on H-1B aim at Prime Minister Modi's visit. Chinese built Nepal airport gets first foreign flight 6 months after launch. Blast rips through Paris Latin quarter, a gas explosion suspected. Amazon duped millions of consumers into enrolling in Prime, United States FTC says. Going towards the science and technology, 16 tigers dead in Uttarakhand since January. Accidents are also a major reason for the deaths of the wild animals in the state. India is unable to fill 30% of the cybersecurity jobs due to skill gap report. Google hit with a $15 million verdict in United States trial over audio patents. Google spokesperson Josie Castaneda said on Wednesday that the company was disappointed with the verdict. At last, there is a famous quotation said by Jawaharlal Nehru, whose birth anniversary is 14 November 1899. Up to the 27th of May 1964 was an Indian anti-colonial nationalist, secular humanist, social democrat, and author who was a central figure in India during the middle third of the 20th century. Nehru was a principal leader of the Indian nationalist movement in the 1930s and 1940s. Upon India's independence, 1947, he became the first Prime Minister of India. Serving for 16 years, Nehru promoted paramilitary democracy, secularism, and science and technology. During the 1950s, powerfully influencing India's arc as a modern nation in international affairs, he treated India clear of 2 blocks of the Cold War. A well-regarded author, his books written in prison, such as Letters from Father to His Daughter 1929, Glimpse of the World History 1934, and Autobiography 1936, The Discovery of India 1946, have been read around the world. The honorific Pandit has been commonly applied before his name. Mr. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru says a famous quotation. He says that time is not measured by the passing of years, but by what one does, what one feels, and what one achieves. Okay, thank you.